My dear students, let us continue. So using functions. So we will see how these functions are helpful in MS Excel. Okay. So these are some categories of the formulas which we can use. Auto sum, recently used, which we have used recently. Financial, logical, text, date and time, lookup and reference, maths, trigonometrical and others. Right, so we have to understand the basic formulae. So what are those basic formulae? Always remember there are two parts of a function whenever we will apply a function: function name and arguments. Okay, and always remember it will start from the equal sign. Okay, like this. It will start from the equal sign, and we have to write the function like this. Remember, equal, then sum, and this in bracket we have to write the range. Okay, from which cell up to which cell we have to apply the formula. Suppose this is column and these are the rows. These values are given from in first row to sixth row. So we would like to find the sum of these values. So we will write, always remember, function will start from equal sign, equal sum, then range, starting from A1 colon up to A6, and then enter. So you will see this result. Okay, in the blank cell you have to write this formula wherever you would like to get the result. Then average, same, equal, then average, you have to write the range A1 to A6. Count, these are used to count the number of cells in the cell range containing the numeric values. Remember, only it will count the number of cells which will have only the numeric values. Right, for example, this in this you can see one is given the name, so this will not be counted. Right, so if you count A1 to A6, so total values are 5, because 5 are the numeric value, 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this is the name, it will not be counted. Okay, so remember. Next is max. Max, it will find the result, that is maximum value out of these values. So you can, if you see carefully, the maximum value out of these values are values is 79. So result will be 79. Remember, there is a syntax, there is a rule of writing a function. This will remain same, you can't change. max, that is max. Then minimum, to find the minimum value. Out of these you can, if you see clearly, so smallest value is 21. So this is the result. So this is the conditional formula. Okay, so let us, so in this conditional formula you can see this is the condition. The result will be dependent on the condition. Now what is the condition? If the value of A1, what is the value of A1? 67 is more than 30, then result will be 14, otherwise result will be 75. So let us see, the value of A1 is 667. Is it more than 30? Yes. So result will be 40. See, 40. Right, we can also write some other, like if value of A3 equals to 60, is it 60? No. So result will be sorry. Always remember, if value is true, condition is true, so this part will get executed. It is false, so this part will get executed. So here the value of A3, that is 42, is not equals to 60, so result will be sorry. So it is depending on the condition. Remember, this is a rule. If condition is true, so this will condition, and value if true, and value if false. So this is fixed, we can't change that. Okay, so this is all about that.